what's happened with smart cities is it's got caught in a technocratic debate. So it's become, how do we introduce technology? So for example, for safety, the only thing they can think of is CCTV cameras, right? So I think there is a lack of imagination. There's a lack of human touch to the whole thing, because technology is a social issue. Technology doesn't stand outside society. It doesn't stand outside the people who use it, So I think issues like who's going to use the technology, who has access to technology, how will the technology reinforce inequalities, how will the technology further marginalize certain groups of people who are already marginalized. I think these questions are not being asked. And there is this sort of running to catch some bus of the smart city, which many people are not very clear what it is. So I have yet to see a unified definition of what is a smart city. It seems to be whatever you think is smart can be smart, and that is just put in some technology. And I think that's the problem with smart cities. So I think smart technologies such as apps, such as online platforms, can be used to garner citizen participation. So I do believe technology can foster democracy. Technology can be a positive thing. I'm not a Luddite. I do believe that technology can be used, but it has to be used as an enabler. Technology in itself is not the solution. Technology is part of the solution, and it has to be an enabler for more people to feel included in the city, to feel part of the city, to feel they have a right to the city, and to be access to services that the city offers. There are some cities which are using, say, apps to get the citizens to tell the government what are the problems they face. For example, in terms of infrastructure, in terms of services, lack of sanitation, lack of lighting. It becomes a two-way conversation. Yeah. For example, even on issues of violence and crime that people face in the streets, the police are now reaching out through online platforms, through methodologies that enable the conversation to happen. So to me, that is an enabler, and that is the kind of thing that we need to look at.